Hey, Dr. Osborne here. Today, Susan, one of our viewers, writes in with this question. She says that one of her cardiologists insists that she take mega doses of statins and that no foods or watching diet would make any difference in her heart health. Now that, first of all, should be malpractice. That is laughable that diet does not impact heart health. So her final question, though, is if she's got high triglycerides and she has a non-alcoholic fatty liver disease issue, what can she do naturally with her diet to help improve her overall heart health? So the first part here is this. If the triglycerides are high, that is typically a side effect of the liver not working properly. Remember, the liver produces and stores triglycerides or produces triglycerides from carbohydrates, and then those triglycerides are then stored in the fat. So if those levels are running high, it's usually a sign that the liver's taking on a problem. So if you've got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, the first thing that has to be done is identify any potential foods that might be contributing to damaging your liver. In my experience, the top foods that damage the liver for most people: sugar, dairy, and grain. Those three food groups can be very poisonous to a liver. And so if you haven't already followed or looked at No Grain, No Pain, the 30-day diet in my best-selling book, I would highly recommend that you start following that diet and see if it doesn't start impacting your level of triglycerides. Now, for some people too, the liver damage is caused by a candida or a yeast overgrowth. Remember that when you have an overgrowth of yeast in your GI tract, anytime you eat carbohydrates, those yeast can convert that carbohydrate into alcohol. So it's like having your own wine factory in your gut. Now, if that's happening, remember that alcohol damages your liver. And so you may not be drinking alcohol directly, but you may have such an imbalance in your microbiome that your microbiome's creating the alcohol for you. So ask your doctor, and probably not your cardiologist, you probably want to ask a good functional medicine doctor to rule in or out a candida overgrowth or infection within your GI tract as being a potential reason why you're struggling with a non-alcoholic fatty liver damage. And so looking at those two things might be very, very helpful for you. Thanks so much for asking your question. For those of you who have a question you'd like me to answer, make sure you email me at glutenology@gmail.com. And if you'd like to know more details about liver disease and you'd like to get the real breakdown in depth, check out this video I did, and make sure that you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below. This is Dr. Osborne with the Pick Dr. Osborne Brain Show. Don't forget to join us every Monday night, 6 p.m. live Central Standard Time, where you can ask me your toughest health questions. Have a great day.